I am Tish. Welcome to my channel. I'm a wife, mom, leader over 40, navigating life, career, and purpose. Here on my channel, I document that via vlogs. Sometimes we sit down and we talk. I love to share outfits of the days, only to inspire you to get up and get dressed each and every day to boost your mood and confidence. And I record whenever I can, so there's no telling what you will see on my channel. Right now, I am upon a self challenge where I am creating 100 videos for 100 days here on YouTube. Yep, I am well into the challenge because I started January 1 and I am pushing myself. And it is you that comes back, watches a video, two or all of them, and tell me something down in the comments area that just lets me know to keep pushing. If you like content like this, real content, I want you to stay. And you can stay by subscribing, liking this video, watching a few other videos, and tell me where you're watching from down in the comment area. Let's get into today's video. I wanted to switch it up and not do a vlog for this particular video. And I do have my readers right here because I wanted to do something a little different because in my journaling time, I was reflecting on things that I am just loving right now. And this may be different than any other what I'm loving right now videos because I'm not going to be sharing products. These are productless things that I will be sharing with you. So there's no need for links or to whip out your calculator to see how much it'll cost. These are just things that I have really just been enjoying in this season. And I felt them worthy to write down. So if you see me looking down, I did write them down so that I don't take up a lot of your time. And let's get right on into it. Once I share this, I hope that if you haven't already, that you find time to make a list, your own list of things that you are embracing and you're enjoying. And if you say, I don't have anything, I hope that this is the nudge that you need to slow down, and you don't have to come up with 10 things. You can come up with 2 things, at least 2 things. I would say one, but let's push yourself to create at least 2 things that you have been enjoying and you probably hadn't taken the time to really know that these are things that mean something to you. So I'll go ahead and get started on my list. And number one, I don't know if these will be really ranked, but they're not ranked in any specific order. It's just when I thought of them, I wrote them down. So number one is quiet time. Let me go ahead and turn my notifications off on my phone. First one is quiet time. And I when I wake up in the morning, I'll usually say like my first prayer before I turn on music or television. After that, usually I like noise in the background. So I'll turn on the news. That way I can look and see what the weather is. I can see what some of the hottest topics are. But lately, I hadn't even been wanting that when I start to get dressed. If anything, I'll put on a screensaver on my television screen or nothing, just to be quiet, be in my thoughts. And usually that's a good time for while I'm getting dressed, I'm talking to the Lord, I'm listening to Him, and I'm just sitting with my thoughts and trying to get my mind in a better space. Quiet time has been good. Today I sat at my computer and worked. I had a few meetings and I just chose again to have a screensaver on my television screen, no music. I just sat in silence, stayed with the task that was before me, and I love it. I also do that sometimes in my car. I won't play anything. And my children are used to that also. If we're not playing anything, they're fine. So quiet time is definitely one thing that I'm enjoying right now. The second thing would be Olivia Dean. Y'all, have you not, if you have not heard her music, you may not know her name, but if you have not heard her music, It is so calming and lighthearted. If I am to play something and I don't want my typical 99 2000s music playing or jazz, sometimes I'll do classical. I will go to Olivia Dean for like that perfect medium. Um, Her music is just great. So if you have not heard of Olivia Dean, or you don't think that you've heard of Olivia Dean, go ahead and do a quick search. And when you hear her music, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I like this. I like this. The third thing is the color blue. And how ironic. I'm wearing blue. I am a pink girl. If I was to have a favorite color, my family will probably say pink. I'm looking around. There is pink in my life. I am a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. One of our colors is pink, the other is green. Um, I don't know if that's why I like pink, but I'm just a girl. I like pink, soft pink. But when it comes to clothing and some interior pieces, I like hues of blue. And especially in blouses, and this is a dress that I'm wearing. I love blue. And matter of fact, I have a sweater. I have a sweater back here that I'll put on over my shoulders at some point today. It's blue. So the blue color has just, I don't know, it doesn't match a mood of being blue. I've just been enjoying the look of the color blue in clothing and interior. Another thing, which should have been right up with quiet time, is slow mornings. Now that I have an older child, she gets herself together. She makes sure she has everything she needs as far as getting her backpack together. If notes or things need to be signed, I mean, we take care of that. But I'm not able to, I don't have to rush and get her dressed and get her hair done and do all of the ripping and running. I don't have to run into the office and do all that pre morning stuff before I make it to the office. I am able to have slower mornings and create my schedule to where it's conducive to where my mind is fully awake and I can take my time and journal. I can meditate before I start my day. I have been loving that. The next thing would be the fifth thing. Again, they're not in a specific order, would be discovering hobbies. I have always been a hobby person, but in my younger years, I would um, do these hobbies, crafts. I love to craft. I'm a very creative person. And when I would make something for my girls, others would tend to say, well, hey, can I pay you for that? And then I would feel like I would need to, sell these items and create them for other people. When it all started, I just wanted to get this creative itch out for me. And now that I'm older, I don't want a craft business. I don't want to sell my crafts or anything like that. I just love to be able to create, whether that is designing my own stationery, sewing. I love to sew, just really hadn't had the time to sew. Of course, I don't have a Cricut, I have a silhouette. So if I need to create something on paper or something that needs to be heat pressed, I'm excited to do it. Headbands, whatever, y'all. I will create whatever. If I want to arrange flowers, I can do it. And it just feels so good. It's like a breath of fresh air mentally to be able to create. And one of the latest hobbies that I've added is needle pointing. I just have one project. I have not yet completed it, but I feel like this is something that I need to pick back up in the evenings when I'm just sitting down on the couch or sitting in silence. I need to pick that back up. But discovering hobbies is so exciting and so fun. The sixth thing that I have on my list is travel volleyball. I love to see my daughter enjoy playing volleyball. She gets excited. I mean, the whole atmosphere, being with the other parents, seeing all of the girls together is like, it's like music to my eyes. I love getting the bags together. It is just something so enjoyable about being able to spend this segmented time with my daughter, my husband, my college girl. When she can, she'll join in. It's just a very great time to be together. If you have not watched volleyball, it is a very intense game. Sometimes when our team isn't playing, we'll watch other teams and we get just as involved. Y'all, try volleyball. Just watch a game. You're going to get hooked. The next thing would be having a lunch with loved ones, whether it's my husband, it's a family member, or it's girlfriends. I love that time. That's one thing that I have not really been able to do prior to having my more flexible schedule and working from home. The eighth thing is a little bit more lengthy, and I would have to talk about this at a different time, but I have been learning to care and to be a better steward than worrying, worrying and stressing. So it's a learning process. I'm one that always likes to be in control of the schedule. I need to know what the plan is, I need to see the steps. But in this season, I have been learning to just care without controlling and to be a better steward of my time and of the things that I am a part of. If you need to talk about this more, you can let me know in the comments, but this is one that has been very big on my list this season. The next one would be the winter spring transition. And I'm not looking forward to allergies, the pollen, the grass cutting. I'm not looking forward to that. However, I've been enjoying the longer evenings. Even if it's 45 minutes to an hour, I am appreciating not seeing the darkness so soon after the work day, after I picked up my youngest from school. The weather, although it may look it looks really good, but it may be chilly. I love that. I'm able to layer. I love the sun peeping through and hearing the birds chirp and seeing some of the greenery try to bloom. Although I'm in Arkansas and the weather is probably gonna snatch it away with some freeze. But I love the winter to spring transition. It just feels like something new is happening. And last but not least, it's getting more comfortable here on camera. And I can say that this challenge that I'm on with creating 100 videos in 100 days is definitely one to help me do that. And just like today, I knew that I needed to get a video up, and I have very little time to plan out the content as I probably should. But I turned it on right after I wrote my list, and I immediately started to talk to you and not try to be performative at all. And that is one of the goals and this discipline and consistency journey that I am on, and I am grateful. Friend, thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Thank you if you've made it to the end of this video. I appreciate your presence. Talk to me down in the comment area. Let me know where you're watching from. And I hope that this too inspires you to create your own list of what I'm loving lately. I just wanted to do something a little bit different and not shove product in front of your face for this particular video with the things that I'm loving. But these are more intangible life value things that I have been loving lately, and I hope that you create your own list too. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Come on, I think it's right here. Subscribe, click that button, like this video, and tell me where you're watching from down in the comment area. And until the next video, have a great day. Bye.